Look at that. Shot forward. Look at this guy. Look at that, guys. Hey guys, Bill here with Catch 22. I'm doing something today I haven't done in quite some time. I'm doing an unboxing. I have a MonsterBass box here. I used to subscribe to a couple fishing subscription boxes in the past, and I enjoyed them. But after a while, my baits just started to build up, and I had a ton of baits, especially soft plastics. So I decided to stop my subscriptions, and for the most part, I haven't really bought a whole lot of tackle. Those subscription boxes really filled those needs. Since then, I find myself buying more tackle at the stores, and in some cases, spending a pretty penny on it. So when I was in social media somewhere, and I saw that they were offering a MonsterBass box for $15. I said, you know what, that's a price I can get behind. Let's check out this box. Ordered it up, came today. This is the June box. So the way MonsterBass works is they ask you some questions. They have 4 questions that they ask you. They ask you, where are you? What part of the country? They ask you, where are you fishing from, whether it's from shore or from a boat. They also ask what some of your favorite baits are. And then they ask what you think your level of experience is. I answered all those questions, and this is the box that they had sent me. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to dive into this box and see what we got. Here we go, guys. MonsterBass. Share your love for MonsterBass. Hashtag MonsterBass. And if you want, you can go ahead and check them out on all their social media. Pop this baby open. Do you want to catch a monster bass? Each box contains baits that are handpicked for the area of the country where you live and fish, along with access to instructional videos and a network of pros to help you become a better angler and catch a monster bass. So if your goal is to crush your PB, then you've got the right box in your hands. Hashtag the better box. MonsterBass. Warning, may contain sharp objects. Please use caution when opening. Warning, your use of the contents may lead to exaggerated stories of the one that got away. Warning, the contents of this box are proven to increase your happiness by 136.2%. So they have a sense of humor over there at MonsterBass. Learn from the pros. Check out these MonsterBass resources that'll help you become a better angler and catch more fish. Need help? Our customer success team is here to help you with any questions you have. So they have a customer service in place. This is pretty cool, folks. They have different seasons and tips for those seasons on how to catch these bass. Looks like some pretty good reading right there. Not to mention a ruler to measure out those monster bass you might be catching. Okay, let's get into this. Pretty cool sticker. Very appropriate for these times. Everything you need to crush your PB. Morgan Wilson has a new PB of 7.8 pounds. Pretty cool fish she caught. We do things differently around here because it's more than just a box of baits. Our goal is to help you crush your PB this year, and we want to be part of your journey along the way. Each month we hand pick the best baits for the places you love to fish and hope that you'll watch our videos, engage with our regional brand ambassadors, and post pics of all your catches. Want to catch bigger bass? Stick with us for 1 year and we'll help you become a better angler. Hashtag the better box. In here it gives a list and prices of things that are in the box. Only the good stuff. No overstock, no discontinued baits ever. Justin Clark. Okay, I know Justin Clark. Justin used to run the bait shop that I used to go to when I would fish Lake St. Clair. I'd go into that bait shop, get the skinny from Justin, and get some baits. Now he's left the bait shop, and he's I don't know if he's pursuing the YouTube thing full time, but he has a YouTube channel called JC Drop Shot. You might want to check it out. But it's pretty cool to see a local guy in here. So that tells me that these baits are definitely being used on the waters I'm fishing. And we're here to help. Just hit us up at support@monsterbass.com if you're missing an item, want to bump up your shipping date, or have general questions. Next month, Lunker Hunt Premium Fishing Lures. Wow, that's pretty cool. So let's take a look at this list here. Z-Man Finesse TRDs, Z-Man Finesse Shrooms, Liquid Mayhem, A Band of Anglers Fatty, 13 Fishing Ninja Craw, Lifted Jigs, Eyeball Jig Head. Justin lives and fishes in the same part of the good old United States that you do. He helped to pick the baits in your box. If you want to learn how to fish these baits or get how-to videos that'll help you become a better angler, just subscribe to his channels. JC Drop Shot. Now that's pretty cool. You know, they have a brand ambassador in Justin, and he helps to get the word out for Monster Bass. But this shows me that Monster Bass also invests time and effort into their pro staff and brand ambassadors. That is good to see. Good on Justin. First couple things in the box, guys. Everyone should know what this is, guys. Z-Man made the Ned rig what it is today. Here we have some finesse shrooms and green pumpkin. It's a 1/15 ounce, which is good. I was running low on my lighter shroom heads. This works out perfect. And then we have the TRDs. Now what's special about Z-Man, they use this technology called Elastec. You can see it right there. Basically, these guys are near impervious. You can stretch these almost a mile long, and you won't tear up this plastic. It is also very buoyant, so when you're fishing that Ned rig, it stands straight up in the water, drives the fish crazy. Comes in this color here is Drew's Craw, which is a perfect color for around these parts. Look at that. Oh man. Let me get one out in case the camera's not doing it any justice. Look at that. Got this green pumpkin up top with a black and red flake, and then you have this translucent belly. You still have that red and black flake, but then you also have an assortment of other flake colors in there that gives it that very natural fish belly look or craw belly look. This is awesome. Next we have a tube of Liquid Mayhem. No fish can resist. Leech scent. Okay, so these parts, people like to do a lot of walleye fishing. We fish out of Lake St. Clair. Leech scent is a good scent to fish with. I'm gonna have to try that out. This is definitely staying in the boat. So the eyeball head jigs. 3/16 ounce. This looks like a killer shaky head presentation. It's pretty cool to see that Monster Bass is using some local baits manufacturers to supply the baits in the box. Lifted Jigs is out of Michigan. That's a 734 number. They're definitely local. This is really cool. I love the fact that they say recycle me here on the packaging. Shows me that they're environmentally friendly. Really cool. Okay guys, we have something that doesn't happen often. I have a bait here that I've never seen before. Spool Tech Bass Special Braid Leader. What the heck is this thing? Leader deploys after hookup. Get more bites, land more fish. Gotta get this guy out of the packaging. I gotta know what's going on with this thing. Let's take a look at this. I see what's happening. The Fatty is a hard-bodied swim bait with a replaceable soft tail, available in sinking and extra heavy. It can be fished with a steady retrieve, slow roll jigged, or with erratic slash movements. The concealed leader allows the use of a lighter leader for stealthier presentation and better lure action. Once the hook is set, it pulls away from the lure, providing superior abrasion resistance and dramatically reduces fish loss due to the shake off. So here you can see that once you hook up with the fish, the bait actually separates from the hook. You have this braided leader. They use a heavy braided line for this leader, so it resists abrasions from the fish's mouth a lot better than, say, if you were using a fluoro or mono leader. Really nice. And the fact that it separates from the bait there probably really helps you land that fish. It gives all the leverage to you instead of that fish. Pretty neat. Let's take a look at this. You can kind of see in there, in that hard body cavity where the hook is. Yep, I can feel the hook start to come out. Very nice. So I've got a sinking fatty 5-inch. Here we go. You can let the braid out. You can see that is a heavy, heavy braid. But you can use this to reel your line back in once you've landed your fish and you're ready to recast. Pretty cool. Pretty dangerous looking. It's got that bluegill color, but it also has that sexy shad color to it. Pretty nice swim bait. That'll be fun out on Lake St. Clair. That'll be fun in any lake, actually. Huh. Never seen anything like that. That's what's awesome about these boxes, guys. You get introduced to baits you've never seen before. Pretty darn cool. Last but not least, we have some soft plastics, some craws from 13 Fishing, super mega certified donkey sauce. All the catchphrases to catch the fisherman, guys. Let's see, Ninja Craws featuring Ninja Tail. The color is cilantro lime. It's 3-inch. Pretty cool looking craws, I gotta say. Packaging's a little bit of a beast. I'm actually pretty excited to try these out. I think these could have several different applications by the looks of them. I would have to see what type of buoyancy it is. But I almost think you could almost use these guys like a Ned rig. You can tear off appendages. They have cavities for your hook, so I'm sure it holds a hook really well. Flip these baits. Carolina rig, jig trailer. Not a bad box, guys. Those craws, some more Ned rigging for me. If you guys aren't throwing a Ned rig, you really need to. I know there's a lot of hate for the Ned rig, similar to the hate for a Senko, because they're just fish catching machines. You know, you don't have to always outsmart these fish. Use what's proven. Look at that thing. That thing's crazy. Kind of looking forward to trying that out. Some scent. Say what you will about scent. I don't know that you'll catch more fish, but I think you'll land more fish. Lifted jigs. Really cool to see that they're using a local company. That's awesome. So that was my MonsterBass box, June of 2020 in Michigan here. Really fun box. My only criticism would be I probably would have preferred another hard bait to a package of plastics. But outside of that, pretty killer box. The whole point of this box, for me anyways, is getting introduced to new baits. And that one swim bait is pretty gnarly. I've never seen anything like that. So I'm actually very interested in trying that out and see how it does. I think it's cool that you can introduce new techniques to fishermen. We all have our confidence baits and our confidence techniques. Sometimes it's fun to step out of our comfort zone and fish something a little bit different. I know I've gotten away from these unboxings, but if you guys like them, let me know and I'll continue to do them. Like I said, they're fun boxes to have. You get to try out new baits. You get to replenish your arsenal. It's a win-win. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you got something out of it. Maybe this encourages you guys to try a box out for yourselves. If you're already subscribed, let me know what you got in your box. Have you used that crazy swim bait? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. But until next time, I'm Bill. This is Catch 22, and I'll catch you out on the water.